Hi everyone, and welcome back to Herzography. First, I want to be clear about something. I am not anti-camera. I shoot professionally and casually with the Nikon Z8. When I'm shooting with the Z8, noise control is incredible. I can push ISO, recover shadows, and still get clean files suitable for large prints. But I also shoot a lot with my iPhone 17 Pro. And some of my favorite images, the ones that actually connect with people, aren't technically perfect. I don't treat these tools as competitors. I treat them as specialists. There are moments where mood matters more than clarity. Pulling out a camera would break the scene. Instinct matters more than settings. With the iPhone 17 Pro, I accept a little noise if the moment is right, because vision doesn't live at 100% zoom. So here is the shift no one can ignore. Smartphone photography isn't just improving, it's fundamentally changing photography itself. Not in the future, not eventually, right now. The way photos are captured, edited, shared, and even judged has been reshaped by the device most of us carry in our pocket. And whether you shoot with a phone, a mirrorless camera, or both, this shift affects how your work is seen and valued. This has happened before. This isn't the first time photography has gone through a shift like this. Years ago, when I was shooting film photographers watched digital cameras take over. People worried about quality, worried about the craft, worried about photography, and it was becoming too easy. But digital didn't kill photography. It changed the process. How images were made, edited, and shared. Now we're watching the same cycle happen again, only this time it's with smartphones. This is bigger than image quality. Some of the most viewed photographs and videos online today weren't shot with professional cameras. They were shot with smartphones, often in bad light, often by people with no technical training. So the real question isn't, are smartphones good enough? It's, what exactly are smartphones changing? And why does it matter? Access has changed who gets to create. Photography used to be locked behind access. You needed a camera body, lenses, editing software, a computer, and time to learn exposure and post-processing. That barrier filtered out a lot of voices. Now the barrier is almost gone. Anyone with a phone can document their life, their community, and their perspective instantly. We see this everywhere. Protests and documentary images coming from inside the movement. Travel storytelling that feels more personal and less staged. Everyday life, family, culture, routine becoming part of the photographic record. This didn't lower standards. It expanded the conversation. Computational photography is the real revolution. Smartphone cameras aren't powerful because of their sensors. They're powerful because of what happens after you press the shutter. Your phone is blending multiple exposures, reducing noise intelligently, detecting faces, skies, skin tones, sharpening selectively, correcting lens flaws in real time. These are techniques photographers used to learn manually. Now they happen instantly, and that leads to a major shift: vision versus noise. Vision has become more important than image noise. For decades, photographers obsessed over grain, ISO performance, sharpness, and technical purity. And those things do matter, but up to a point. But smartphones changed audience expectations. Most images today are viewed on small screens, briefly and emotionally. People don't zoom in to check for noise. They react to what the image communicates. Vision means knowing what to include and what to leave out, choosing the right moment and not the cleanest one, using light, color, and framing intentionally, developing a recognizable way of seeing. A slightly noisy image with a strong vision feels alive. A perfectly clean image with no point feels empty. Noise is a technical problem. Vision is a creative one. And audiences forgive technical flaws far faster than they forgive boring images. Editing and sharing are now instant. Editing used to be a separate step. Now it's part of the capture process. Live preview shows final look before you shoot. Raw files are edited directly on the phone, and AI tools fix horizons, remove objects, and balance exposures. Images are shared in seconds after capture. The speed changed photography from something reflective, slow, deliberate, and inward to something conversational. Photography became part of an ongoing dialogue, not a finished statement. Story versus specs. For years, photography culture was obsessed over specs. Megapixels, dynamic range charts, lens sharpness comparisons. But viewers don't care about specs. They care about the story. A strong image answers at least one question. Who is this about? What's happening? Why does this moment matter? How does this make me feel? Specs help you make a photo. Story is what makes people remember it. What this means for traditional photographers. This shift makes a lot of photographers very uncomfortable because when phones handle exposure, focus, and color, technical mastery stops being the main advantage. But it does reveal something very important. What still separates great work is composition, lighting, timing, subject choice, consistency of vision. Smartphones didn't replace photographers. They exposed what actually matters. Intent is the difference between taking a photo and making one. Cameras used to force intention because they required effort. Phones removed that friction. Now intention must be deliberate. Intent means knowing why you're shooting, understanding where the image will live, choosing the right format and framing, deciding what not to photograph. A phone photo made with intent beats a camera photo made on autopilot. Now, phones versus cameras is the wrong debate. This isn't a war. It's about choosing the right tool. Cameras still dominate when control matters. Phones dominate when immediacy matters. The strongest creators don't argue about gear. They use what serves the story. So what is the future of photography really all about? The future isn't phone versus camera. It's vision versus noise, story versus specs, intent versus equipment. Photography is becoming more human, more immediate, and more inclusive. And that's not the end of photography. That's a reset. Thank you for joining me here on Herzography. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give it a like, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos again real soon. Bye for now. Let's all get out and shoot. Bye for now.